Hello, good evening, happy Friday, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Paranormal Gateway ParaTalk. We hope you all had a wonderful week and weekend to come up. Again, we do want to apologize for last week. Unfortunately, I had some issues going on and I was not able to be with the guys. So we're here though, we're back. Joining us tonight is Garrett Roth. He was supposed to be joining us last week. He is the founder of Roth-RPS, which is Rochester, hold on, I'll get this, Rochester, New York Paranormal Seekers. You got mouthfuls for me to like spit out all the time.
Sorry.
Hey, T, it's right behind them.
What?
On the screen.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at that.
I'm not a really good Vanna White, but here you go. I can't.
I had teachers growing up who used to call me Vanna White, and I did not understand who the hell Vanna White even was until I was like, I don't know, like 5th grade, and then it all made sense. I'm like, oh, now I know who this chick is.
Yeah.
Why are you comparing me to her? But okay, whatever.
Right.
So what's up, guys? Yeah.
Well, we're going to talk about some things tonight, like a little bit of Hinsdale that we did. I have a couple things to play for us, and some upcoming events that we are going to, and investigations that we are going to. So,
yes,
looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. We have one investigation coming up next weekend.
Yes.
We're going back to Mansfield Fire Museum.
Sweet.
We are.
This will be my third time, I think, and T's second time.
Yes.
But last time we went, we had also results, so we're looking forward to going back to that. The only thing that is weird about it is that at Saturday nights is bingo night. So we have to wait to bingo this out at 9 p.m.
Yeah, we have to wait for all the bingo fools to come hoarding out of the place.
All the people with their walkers coming out, getting in their cars. I'll be looking at it in 3 years. I should pick one. I'll be looking at it in 3 years.
Next time we should just go for bingo for a while too. I mean, shit.
No, maybe we could stop
win
for an hour.
Money or something. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I mean, with the hairline like this, I'm not that far off.
I got to the point. I got to the point where I just shave it now. So I just shave it at night.
That's true. That's a good idea too. Yeah.
I do all the time. So
it's so funny. An hour before we started, I just got done saying to my friend, like, I seriously think I'm just gonna shave my head again. She's like, what? I thought you were letting it grow. I'm like, no, my wigs actually stay on better when it's nice and short like that. So I think I'm just going to buzz it on down again. I don't know. It's getting pretty long. You can't see it now because of this thing on, but it's so weird because now I understand. Now that I shaved my head before, now I understand why certain guys do actually spend some time in the bathroom, like doing their hair. Because it's the length now where if I go to bed with like wet hair, Scott saw it earlier, he laughed his ass off at me, but like I had like double prongs sticking up here and his thing sticking out here.
I thought she looked like from a mental hospital or a women's prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks bad.
I can see Teresa in the new one on Orange is the New Black.
Yes. I'd be perfect. No.
You would.
I don't want to go to jail. I prefer to stay away from those kind of places if I can. I try. Doing good so far. Yeah, what else do we have? We have Avenel coming up in Bedford, Virginia. We're going to be there in July, mid-July, for 2 nights. This is a place that typically only does one-night investigations, but I was speaking to Irene, which if anybody is ever looking into going to the Avenel, she is absolutely amazing to work with. She is just so sweet. She helped me out with like, oh, you guys are coming from like Pennsylvania and Ohio and, and Indiana. Like, here's some places you guys can stay while you're here. Like, she was just so helpful, so nice, such a dear. But since we are traveling from different states, she actually worked out a pretty sweet deal with us to come and do a 2-night investigation instead of us all traveling how many hours just to be there for a few hours for a 1-night investigation. So that was really rad of her to set that up for us and make sure that she wanted to make sure that it was
so glad.
Our drive. Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad that we got the weekend at Hinsdale for 2 nights, because it would have been a pain in the ass to, because we had to get a hotel and stay over and then go home. And
I think Dan has that booked up, though, because last time I tried to check, I think he's booked all the way until the fall or the winter. I haven't checked lately, but
it wouldn't surprise me.
I really want to go back there and do a 2-night,
Mm-hmm.
We had ours there for a while. I don't know when you sort of reserved it, but
back in December? No, before December.
Well, you know what? People don't look at their colder size, so colder dates are easier.
I think we went there around January, so it's January, something like that.
Yeah, I think you guys went
cold we got there.
Wasn't it like January? No, January 9th was January 9th. Because you guys went to Selma.
Yeah.
And Garrett and his team went to Hinsdale the same weekend. Yeah. I remember that.
It was cold.
I bet. Oh, man, I bet.
There's so much there that we didn't get to do, but after leaving, my brain was like, man, we should have tried this experiment or should have done that. But that's why, the 2-day that's why we want to go back and do the 2-day. Like, half the team branches off, splits, outside, investigates the 1 night, and then the other team's inside for that night, and then the next night, then we switch and alternate and just try so many different, experiments and things like that. Because there's stuff I didn't get a chance to do that, being the first time there, that I want to try next time.
Right.
Because that place is awesome.
Next time, try to go right down the road about 40 minutes ago, Wildwood Museum.
Yeah.
At Sanitarium. Wildwood Sanitarium.
Yeah.
Yeah, not far. She gives a great tour, and that place it looks from outside, it looks big, but on the inside, there's so many stairs up and down, up and down, up and down. My God, I was dead how I
Yeah. See, that's the one thing that I love about a lot of these old historic homes, though, is they are so, aside from, like, your old Victorian or farm-style homes, a lot of the homes from back in that era, they look small from the outside, but once you get in, it is just like, these places are immaculate, and they're huge, and... Yeah, those are the kind of places that I will gladly donate to helping to, to restore a place like that. I wish there was more people out there that would take the time to look into some of these old historic places and want to restore them, and instead of I mean, now Scott and I are from Pennsylvania, and I can't even begin to tell you just in York County, the last 5 years, let's just say last 5 years that I was in Pennsylvania, with how many historic buildings they ended up just demolishing.
Yeah.
I'm froze again. Why is my video
Teresa
keep freezing?
froze.
Fine.
Can you guys still hear me, or am I completely froze?
I hear you.
Okay.
I hear you.
All right.
We'll blame it on the internet, but
Sure.
maybe you brought something home from Hinsdale.
No,
Oh, yeah,
actually,
that's true.
everything's been really quiet since we came back from Hinsdale.
Mhm.
The one thing I do, and it's just to protect myself and to protect my children and my husband, of course, is,
Yep.
you know, I cleanse myself really well before I come back into my home after doing an investigation.
Mhm.
I will cleanse my bags. I will cleanse myself. I've got things that hang in the entrances of my home to kind of help protect people coming through the threshold as well. So I'm very big on making sure that, trying to do my best to make sure I don't bring anything home.
Right.
All right, guys, I'm going to bounce out and I'm going to come back in and see if this changes my video.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
Damn, you Steve. Messing stuff up.
Yeah. It's always Teresa's fault. Always.
It's usually mine.
Yeah.
I usually don't have problems. Maybe I should start my computer on if I had to or not.
Yeah, mine's
all right.
It's the first time I've used the phone for streaming. Normally I use the computer and whatnot, but gotta mix it up every now and then.
Yeah. Well, it's a little bit all that can be all right.
Yeah. So I guess, man, while she's coming back in, your picture behind you there, which is pretty cool, is that the team? You, Teresa, and the rest of your team there?
Yeah, actually, like the one guy on the far left is the son of the guy beside him.
Okay.
We start bringing him in now.
Yeah.
We have him in training right now, basically.
Yeah.
And that's T, of course, with her nice wig, and that's me, and that's Bill.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we together, me and T been together. We know each other for 3 years, not 4 years probably. But Don, I knew him since 7th grade. We grew up together on the same street, went to the same school, everything. And Bill, we met him back. Bill, we've been here like 11 years now. So yeah, I've been doing it for like 15 years now. So it's well, I'm 52 years old. I'll be 53 this year. So.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing in the fact that you guys are all close with each other, so you kind of know that if you went to a location and something happened and someone's acting a certain way, then you kind of know their body language, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, we pretty much click together. We get these investigations. You got to remember that we took it seriously, but we had a lot of fun doing it. We pick on each other. And, you have to do that kind of stuff or it gets boring if we sit there and do stuff. Like, I know Bill scared the shit out of T, excuse my French, when we were sitting there around the table doing the EVP, EVP session. And she looked down and he went, he scared the hell out of her. Oh, God. She jumped.
Yeah.
I got that video too. No, like I said, all places we go, we like I said, we never had any hard feelings with each other or anything.
Yep.
We always just got along.
Yeah.
And when T came on, she just kind of, came together with us. And
now, when you guys went there, did you have Billy there with you at all?
For a little bit in the beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
She talked to us a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you have anything happen like when you did the before you guys started investigating? Because when we went, we had a little bit of interaction with Billy and I hearing things and stuff in the house and stuff. So, did you have anything like that happen at all?
Well, yeah. I was sitting on the sofa across the way, and T was on the other side of the sofa.
T's are
and I get this message. Get a message. T called me and I said, what are you doing? What are you on me for? And she said, I'm not calling you. It's on your phone. And I looked down. I tried to answer it, but it wouldn't answer it. I kept hitting answer, and it wouldn't shut off. That was the weirdest thing.
Yeah, I showed him my phone. I'm like, Scott, I swear to God, I'm not calling you. Look, my phone isn't even on. Like, how am I calling you? Apparently, my phone wanted to talk to Scott. I don't know.
I don't know, but I got a couple EPs saying my name. So, what's this, Scott? What's this? Hey, Scott. It's Scott. No.
While Billy was there, we also had Brian and I was sitting on that one couch against the wall on the other side where the windows aren't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not the exterior side, but interior side of the living room. And I mean, we were kind of laughing and carrying on and having a good time and talking about some of the things that has happened in the past and some of the stuff that, has been captured there by other teams and stuff. And so we're laughing and carrying on. And it was like the whole fucking couch just started shaking. So I looked over at Bri and I'm like, homeboy, calm down. Are you shaking the couch? He's like, yeah, I swear, I'm not doing anything. I'm like, did you feel that? But I mean, to me, it almost literally felt like the couch kind of lifted off the damn floor because there was no hesitation. It wasn't, you know how if you move a heavy piece of furniture on a floor, there's that resistance that you get, there wasn't no resistance, but yet the couch felt like it was kind of doing one of these things on it. I'm like, are you sure you're not moving? Well, he thought maybe it was from him shaking his leg. He has a tendency, he's a leg shaker.
Yeah.
So he started shaking his leg. But it's a completely different feeling when someone, and it's so weird because you can feel every movement in that house.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody can be walking around out in the kitchen, and if they walk heavy enough, you're going to feel it in the living room.
Yep.
It's so weird. But nobody was in the kitchen. All of us were in the living room together. And it was just, when someone's shaking their leg, it's you can kind of feel that, that up and down kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't that at all. It was more of a swaying, kind of back and forth, vibrating thing. It was a very weird feeling. And then we had the shadow or the reflection or whatever it was. Remember that, Scott?
Oh, yeah.
Because that was really weird too. I mean, I don't know. That was strange. It was almost like somebody walked past the window in Mike's room to block out a lot of the light that was coming the whole way in through the kitchen and the living room. I mean, and it blocked it on the wall because Bri even saw the light get blocked that was on the wall. I reacted. I did something and Bri looked over at me really quick, pretty instantaneously. And he saw it as I was reacting to something just walking past.
Right.
So it was nice because that's something we look for. When you have something that can back something else up,
yep.
It's nice. It gives you validation, and we enjoy getting the validation like that. But I think that was...
The first night I was in Mary's room, you were talking about footsteps and stuff.
Yeah.
According to timestamp, it was 3:30 in the morning. We were in bed by that. And
maybe you were.
Whatever. You guys doing upstairs. But I caught footsteps upstairs, And then there's this loud bang, and it's so loud. I'll try to let me play the bang for you so you can hear it. Because it all sounds like a female talking over it then too. So give me a second here. You'll be able to hear a damn noise as soon as I do it, because female talking right after the bang is kind of faint.
Where was this at, Scott?
Try one, see if you can hear.
Upstairs.
Up in Mary's room.
I thought you were in the master bedroom.
Trying to remember the layout.
I was in Mary's room. Off the left upstairs.
To the left.
That's the master, right?
Yeah.
Why am I froze again? Why does my video keep freezing?
Well, it might be me playing the thing. Hold on. I'll play it real quick and get out of it. Here. Listen to this. Can you hear that?
No.
No.
Do you hear the snap or whatever? Here.
No. I was going to say, play it again. I'll turn my volume up.
That's weird. I'm just testing my voice. All right. That's weird. I don't know why I can't hear it. Oh well. I'm gonna have some stuff anyways. Post on our site. It's I'll say if you're earlier than you heard it. That's weird.
Scott, what were you doing at the time when you heard that? Because we were hearing stuff in that room too, and I'm trying to remember if
I never heard it. I picked it up on audio.
You heard
we
it
were
after?
sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I did review of the audio, I picked it up.
Were you in that room sleeping, or were you like? How was your guys' sleeping arrangement set up? Like.
Yeah, Bill and I were downstairs. Well, the first night, Bill and I were downstairs, and then Scott, Don, and Bri were upstairs.
Okay.
And then the second night,
yeah, you came downstairs.
I downstairs. I was in the bike room. I slept bike room.
Did you guys purchase? What was it? The ghost cam? Not ghost cam.
Yes.
The cam.
Ghost cam. Yeah, ghost cam.
Did you sync it up to see if there was anything on there at the time you got that?
Did we even?
Actually, you know what? I didn't get that on. I got it on my video camera. That big snap. That's where I got that from, I think.
Was it more like a bang, or like a?
It's something like a slap of a belt, just like a slap, like you hit somebody or something. So
I was almost thinking like a ruler. Have you ever heard like someone really nail somebody, their skin, with like a ruler?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
It has that snap. Yeah. Oh my God. Or even when someone He-Maned one of those. Now I don't know, Scott, you might not remember. Hell, I might be the only one here because I mean Garrett's younger than us too. The snap bracelets when we were kids.
Oh yeah.
They had those damn snap bracelets.
Or like, your dad's gonna beat your ass. He takes the belt and goes.
Yeah, snap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your ass every work.
Heard that several times. You heard that in my house and you went running. You buried your ass wherever you could, man.
Yeah.
He always found you.
It was very interesting there. It was so weird because we had times where it was just like, is anything going to happen? Is anything at all going to happen? And then we had times where it was, but it wasn't much. It was just hearing like, there for a while, and I'm pretty sure we all heard it, but there for a while, and I believe it was our first night, but it was almost like you could hear people talking. Like you were having your own conversation, but yet it was like there was this whole other conversation going on around us. It was so weird.
Well, that's when we were at the table during our EVP session the second night. I was hearing it too. So, yeah, it's weird. I took a chance to hear the conversation.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hear that. And like, oh, well, you couldn't make out what it was, but it heard like people talking. I'm like, well, this is weird.
It is.
But
and it's so weird because even on 2 of my audio recorders, you know, there's probably, and I guarantee you, there is probably a good at least 3 to 4 hours of audio that I just ruled out.
Yeah.
Because it's so low and it's so muffled. You can't make anything out, so it doesn't have any real validation. You know what I mean? You can't make anything out.
Right.
And secondly, it is so low for, and I hate to kind of use this wording because it irritates me, but for the, let's just say, normal person to listen to a recording, they would not, they wouldn't hear anything. It would go completely over their heads. It wouldn't, you know what I mean?
Right.
But for someone who has been reviewing audio and video for the last, I won't even say how long, you get used to it. You learn to start to be able to hear things that other people can't.
all right.
But I got that a couple of different places.
Yeah, I got that at Hinsdale. Or not Hinsdale, at Harlem Mansion.
Yeah, in Hinsdale, it was bad. I mean, like I said, it was bad. I don't think I've ever had to. I don't think I have ever had to put to the side almost 3-4 hours of audio because you just can't.
Yeah.
You can't make it out. You can't make it out. It is such at a low frequency that. I mean, the one, I just heard a whistle. Did you hear that?
I hear him.
Am I the only one that heard that? I just heard a damn whistle. Okay.
Yeah, I had some faulty audio too. I got checked to see where I was at when I had the audio on recorder, because the whole way through you hear shh.
Yeah.
And I said, if that's my new recorder, I would test. But if it was just there, I need to do a test here and just do a playback and see if that's it. Oh, we lost you again. Oh well. And when we first got it up there, we were told there's heat in there, right? I'm just looking forward to the heat because it was like probably like 19 degrees you got up there, so freaking cold.
Yeah.
I think it was close to 20 degrees, I think it was. So I was like, yeah, we'll go in there to get the heater and stuff. And I didn't realize as soon as you got in there, there's a heater up in the wall. And they have a little one sitting around.
Yeah.
No heat. There was one heater upstairs, I think. But when you walked in there, it was as cold inside as well as outside. I was so cold. But it didn't take long to heat up. That kitchen got really hot.
Oh, yeah.
Once it got heated up. But, yeah, besides that, I mean, we got to go out, like I said, Saturday, we went out to try to get out of the house a little bit. That's where we went a couple hours to that one place. Other than that, we pretty much hung out there, and I like that place. I want to go back again. I'll show you next year sometime.
Did you have did Dan come out with you guys for a little while?
No, he's actually on vacation in Florida.
Yeah, I've been seeing the photos. And I think he's doing the shooting for his show or his series. I see him post a couple periodically, like teaser photos of like upcoming, where he's filming, things like that.
Yeah, looking forward to that. So I like this shit. I like this show. Good fighters. I like that show.
Yeah, I think I've seen like every episode of it now.
Yeah,
pretty sure I have.
Yeah.
That's a really fucked up way to get froze.
Again?
So what's wrong with you?
What is going on?
Maybe you should just like restart everything.
Are you using your phone? Are you using your phone or what?
I haven't used my phone at all since I got this new fucking recording setup.
No.
Maybe
I'm telling you.
Not in a joking manner, but maybe you should do another blessing if you're hearing the stuff in the house. You know.
I'm surprised you guys didn't hear that.
I didn't.
It was pretty damn loud.
These are pretty decent headphones, and I didn't hear anything like.
All right. Well, when you come back on, try to make some kind of nice pose, something like that. Crazy, you're distressed or something.
Like,
don't put your tongue out.
She's like, "Oh, really, Scott? Oh, really? You're gonna say that to me?" That's funny.
Damn it, Scott. I don't know what is going on.
At least you froze now with a smile.
Okay. I can't see it. I'm just.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh my God. We get to our time.
This is why everybody that's watching, this is why we come in 15 minutes before from Scott's rules so we can test this stuff out. But sometimes it doesn't work that way.
It's my fault. My computer won't boot or something. Because I got this. I have a Star Wars laptop. It's like 5-6 years old. So it still is pretty good. Yeah, this place we're on to next week at the Fire Museum. Like I said, we got good results there.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually caught one of the old fire engines. There's a whole bunch of them in there. We actually caught one of the bells.
Yeah.
We heard it, and it ran down. It was like a siren we heard.
Mm-hmm.
And we did you hear that? And we talked to the guy there. He says, those things don't work anymore. Or I guess they do. You have to crank them really hard. So I don't. So we got that, and she actually saw a person standing there in front of her, scared the hell out of her.
Yeah.
When she was there. So I was down the other end, setting her up by a camera with a different angle. Mm-hmm. And she holds us me standing there. She looks down, she sees me, and she jumped. Some guys just stared at me. You stood right there. And they both saw the shadow of dirt out and back, run across the back of the hallway, back and forth. So, yes, it's very active there, and it's a nice place. Every once in a while, they'll switch out the engines. Mm-hmm. Take them across the country and bring other ones in, just to keep things, fresh or new. Yeah. For people go in there. And we go in, you give them a nice donation for having us. They don't charge anything at all to come in there. But they say, we do accept donations, so we have to give them some money. Put it in a jar.
What's the historical stuff behind here, Scott? Like, how did it come to be, like a haunted place or location is just by, history there?
We think it had something to do with what buried there. Indian burial ground or whatever was going there. But it used to be a clothing department store on that land.
Wow.
And then they built the building and they rebuilt it, and then they made it into a museum. And that was back in, I want to say, maybe the 50s, late 50s.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, I'd say about that time. I can't remember the name of the store itself that was there before, but I'm not sure. But we think there's at least one male spirit there. I think his name is Frank. I think it's Frank, one of the fire people who died there.
So did they reach out to you, or did you look for locations there around, and this one just stuck out to you?
Well, the Mansfield, they got tons of stuff. Mansfield, they got the reformatory up there. Yeah. There's two different fire halls up there. One's the fire hall, one's the fire museum. But since you have an activity at Fire Museum, we decided to come back here again.
Yeah.
I just look. I go to places that are known for being haunted, and Mansfield is right down the road from me, about an hour. Mm-hmm. So it's close for me to get there. I don't have to worry about traveling long hours, and I have stomach problems, so I have to be careful what I eat stuff when we go to these places. So, with my illness, I have to deal with that shit. So, short trips are good. So, that's short for me. Now, we're looking for areas around here. One of the guys that are in that group, Jason, he's been on a group, and God's hoping to him again this weekend and talk about going to some places around here. Do some cemeteries and stuff. And me, T, and him are going to do some fun. Going to nice.
Yeah.
But we have one place. It was a graveyard. It's some really old stone. I mean, it was big, and you can barely read on those stones. And they're all tiny and stuff. Here is a cemetery of all for the insane asylum that was there. It's all the grave of the people who died there. So that's right down. It's in Columbus here with me. It's like half of that roof from me. So, so we'll think about checking that graveyard out when we get a chance to. So.
Teresa, now all you got to do is not move at all. Or touch anything, and you shouldn't freeze.
I don't think you guys can. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can.
Fine.
It's weird because it's showing that my webcam isn't working, and it's showing that my mic isn't working.
Well, I hear you and see you just fine.
It was weird. When I went back in, I had to reset everything. Yeah, asshole. I know what you're doing. I can hear you.
Well, I can't hear now.
I got it before that. Also, one time I did a freeze frame and I just
what?
Stop words.
It's really embarrassing when you freeze frame and some of the most awkward. Thanks, StreamYard. Thanks.
We make fun of one time. Let's see who our guest was. We were going to guess.
Oh, yeah. It was all robotic and shit. Is that when we were on with Mark and Joe?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Damn it.
We were making fun of her. God damn it.
Look!
Screen capture.
What is going on?
Oh, I'm gonna do a screen capture.
I give up. What in the hell?
It was funny.
We gotta stop talking about it. It keeps happening.
You know what we should do, Scott, for your show? You should have a section on your Facebook page or something for StreamYard bloopers.
Yeah.
Like videos, photos.
Yeah.
And they're all gonna be Teresa's dumbass.
Yeah. Teresa bloopers.
Yeah.
My God. Welcome to the life of Teresa. Hey, I tell you guys all the time, technology is not my friend. It really isn't. We don't get along. I mean, I'm surprised I got this all set up without having to, like, hound my husband.
Hey, sure.
Like, oh, yeah, by the way, I got to hook this up, and if I can't hook it up on my own, are you going to do it for me? I fucking guess. Exactly. You don't really have any other choice, do you there, buddy? We have a fantastic marriage, I swear.
I know. I do too. It's funny.
If you can't pick on the person that you're with, if you can't laugh and carry on and have fun, you shouldn't be together. You shouldn't be together. I mean, sometimes the laughing and the carrying on is what gets you through some of the roughest damn times. So.
But this past year, and you're married 20 years.
I know. You told me. I got 10 more years until I got to worry about that. And if I go to prison before then, it's because I murdered him. Okay.
Wait till the kids are out of the house.
We got love.
Oh.
So yeah, what else? Oh, we have the Paracon coming up. That's in what, 2 weeks?
That's in
2 weeks.
It was
3 weeks.
It was 4. It's in May 22nd, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so 2 weeks, Scott. Today's the damn 7th.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I'll do math this week.
Get your shit together, man.
I hear it all the time, investigation.
Yeah, you guys do hear it all the time from me. You really do. Oh, hey, jackass on Facebook. That's blowing up my messenger. Can you please stop? I mean, come on.
So on a positive note, it's I believe it's Teacher Appreciation Week. So my girlfriend Nicole, she she got appreciated at work for herself for being a teacher, but she put a shout out for me in her Facebook because I teach her a bunch of stuff, being supportive and whatnot. So she gave me an appreciation post. So she picked me up this magazine from
awesome.
history, paranormal. So paranormal, ghost, aliens, and the unexplained. Cool. So this book has like UFO sightings, locations, Bigfoot. Like, I'm excited to read through this. And tying into this too, cool. You guys were talking about locations. I think you're both from Pennsylvania, right?
Mm-hmm.
The location that I really want to go is Penhurst School.
Yes.
That is on my list for hopefully this year if I can get the vacation time. Because that's so cool.
Yeah, I know. We got to make it happen, too. I mean, considering that we're from Pennsylvania, it's kind of crazy that we have not been there yet.
Oh, so that works, Scott, but it won't let you play the audio? That's weird. Did you get pull the pictures?
Go to it.
Yes, this is the Paracon.
Ohio State Reformatory. Yeah, Ohio State would be somewhere I'd love to go also.
Yeah, we had Mike Rickstecker on last week. He's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We'll get to meet him in person.
Well, you have met Mike before, right?
2 years ago, I went to this thing. And I got a book of his that got signed. Yeah, I met him before, and that's all I do about his stuff. And I got him one then. So he had a lot of fun. We're going to get back on again soon.
The only personal autograph I have is from Aaron Goodwin from Ghost Adventures. That's the only personal note to myself, hey Garrett, you rock signature that I have from my collection. But I want to expand that as I grow or the team grows.
Yeah,
right.
That'd be cool.
And then we also had Mark Nesbitt on.
Yeah.
You is right.
I've heard of the name.
He's gonna be there. Yeah, he did all the good the Jasper books. Yeah, he's awesome too. He's gonna be there also. So.
Yeah, that would be nice
to see. It's so weird. I can't wait.
I can't wait to go. I was yay high. I do. I seriously believe the first time that I met him, I was probably only 14 years old. And I felt so awkward even trying to talk to this guy. I felt so awkward because I knew how he was. But then he was just so humble. And we stood there and we talked for, it seemed like forever. But, I mean, we did stand there and talk for a good probably 2-3 hours. But it was really nice. It was really nice to be able to talk to him. Having Mike on the show was really nice, too, because it was really enlightening. You ever come across somebody new? In this field, and I've heard of Mike before, but it wasn't like I followed all of his stuff. It wasn't you know what I mean? And then Scott was the one who was sending me some stuff and I'm like, oh, okay, I know who this guy is. Duh, you know what I mean, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then you go back and kind of do a refresher course on some of the things that this person has done, and it's damn. Okay, this person has a lot of good shit to say, he's one of those kind of people. It just very nice to talk to because not only is he very humble in what he does, but he's very educational as well, too. I mean, people can learn a lot from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else do we have coming up? What else?
Well, there's a place I know I want to go. I head down to Kentucky.
There's a lot I want to do. I know. I know, and we even have a fan who is like, you guys gotta come to Kentucky. Like, he is on it, man. I'm surprised he's not here tonight. I should mess him. Like, where you at, fucker?
Yeah, he's something else. He said he shows around down there, and well, I want to go to Bob Mackey's Music World. It's known as the Gates of Hell. The Well.
Gotta go see Johanna.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Kentucky. We need to make it to Kentucky because there's a lot in Kentucky too. What the hell was the other one?
I was just talking to you today, and she did a lot of stuff in Texas too. So I was going to meet her down there.
Yeah, we'll go to Texas in the winter when it ain't so damn hot.
Yeah.
Texas is horrible with humidity in the summertime.
Yeah. That's what I mean from down some time.
Dragging me along. Come on, Teresa.
Maybe head out in November or something, December.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even Florida's really bad with the humidity too.
That's toasting quite here too.
Yeah, there's a lot of places. I mean, that's just like the Winchester Mansion. I'm telling you, I will get there. I will get there in the next 5 years. You wait and see. It will happen. No doubts, man. It will happen. Even if I got to pay for all you fuckers to come with me. You're coming. We're doing it. Like, I don't care. We're going. That is a place that it intrigues me so much. Just so much.
Yeah, it's something else.
It is. I mean, was this lady really talking to like spirits, and this is what made her do all the things that she had did to that home, or did she just absolutely lose her shit after her husband died? I mean, you know, it's hard to say. You never know.
See, I want to tie into that because that movie that's out about it. Have you seen it?
I have.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's both sides of the fence. Like, I know movies portray things because it's Hollywood to make it, appealing to the viewers. But
yes,
I think however they did it, if they filmed it inside the house or how they made the inside of the home look like how it really was with the staircases and stuff, that's a place that I would love to go to also, but I would need like a full day to know and memorize every hallway and doorway that goes to wherever, because you get lost in there for real. The house is awesome.
Good luck with that, buddy. Like, you would need a couple of days because there's just doors and shit that go absolutely nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, I know Dan went. Dan, Rob, and Megan, and they had somebody else with them, didn't they? When they went, it was Dan, Rob, Megan. Wasn't there another chick with them?
I can't remember. I remember seeing about it, but.
So it's another blonde hair girl. I can't remember her name now.
But I mean, I don't know how long they were there. But, Dan seems to kind of have the same mentality that we do about places like that. You want to go early, try to get used to it, try to, landmark everything, and places you don't want to go kind of like thing. So I could see him doing that. But they even said it's a damn maze. Like, it's just. You could get lost so quickly. I mean, they probably have people that just stand from the, are you lost, dumbass? Yes, I'm that dumbass. Like, get me out of here now,
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they have an elevator.
I don't know if
I
they
need
do.
an elevator.
No.
I have one in there.
I'm going to bring one of those plastic, longer sleds, okay? We're just going to put your ass on that and let you go down the steps that way. Instead of a laundry basket, we'll use an actual sled.
I might, I'll put it down in front of me.
Yeah, we'll have someone stand at the bottom of the steps to catch you.
Oops.
One of the guys, because you're not plowing through my ass.
I'll plow over your ass.
Yeah, Teresa be airborne.
Yeah. Yeah, trees would be a speed bump.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Speed Scott. And that place is huge, and there's so many. There's just so many unknowns with it. It's kind of one of those places where you really wish the person was still alive. That way you could sit down with that person and be like, what's going on in your head, man? Like, what really did possess you to do this? I mean, was she really talking to clairvoyant? Well, we know she was actually talking to mediums and clairvoyants and everything else, you know, but did she kind of just check out there before she passed away and this is what happened? Or was this, honest to God, the end result of spirits coming to her and creating that, you know?
I might be wrong, but did Houdini do a seance there?
Houdini?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did he do a seance to her? I'm not sure. I'm not going to say for sure, but I thought maybe he did.
I don't know. But now that you say that, I do think they did have a connection or something. Because she was a very educated and smart woman. That is one thing they do say about her, is she was extreme. She was the brains of the couple. You know, even though he was the one who ran the company, started the company, had the business, you know, she was the brains behind everything. She was very smart. I don't know. I'd have to look into that, because now that you say that, I do think they did have ties.
I don't remember how, but I was talking to her.
What the hell was her name? Is it Sarah? Sarah Winchester? Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah. Yeah, Sarah.
Come on, you need it. Thank you. How do you spell Houdini? H-O-U.
Houdini.
There you go. You can auto-correct me.
I just did.
Google did too. Yeah, actually one of the first things to pop up is in 1924, Harry Houdini visited the Winchester estate.
Also,
on his nationwide spiritualism debunking tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, skip 4 points to Scott. Yeah, I read a lot about Houdini and stuff. Yeah, so there's good books out you guys check. I can't remember what things were on Houdini.
Yeah. You know, I think I learned more about him in school than I did out of school. We learned a lot of shit about him in school for some reason. I don't know. But I mean, most times you don't learn about stuff like that in school. But I know that's where I learned about him.
Right.
So what else? Well, what do you got going on, Garrett?
Just small stuff, trying to get the store up and running. Been asking the public locally, like, what they would want to see from us, you know, for like shirts and stuff. People are interacting with the page now because with the new job transition, I haven't had the time to really do the Facebook and media stuff. But we haven't come together as a group in a while because everybody's doing their new path and journey. So I'm trying to branch everyone together and do a massive like group meeting and, you know, kind of see where everyone's minds are at.
Right.
But in the fall they have here for us, it's called the, you know, there's festivals that are local. So they close down a certain stretch of road and hundreds of vendors come, you know, stores, shops, whatever. And they bring their merchandise. And I thought, my girlfriend actually thought that it'd be a good idea if we looked into getting a table there to the public to branch out so that, you know, our name's known to the public and show like what we have and what we offer to the public and stuff like that.
Right.
So trying to interact more with the public, you know, get get the gears rolling, see if there's any localized historical places that would let us come in, bring the history back from our city, and, you know, bring it back to life and tie it in is my main goal there. So that's where I'm at with that.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, because a lot of people tend to forget about the history.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was born and raised in a very small town, and I mean, very, very small town, but yet there is a lot of history revolved around that very small town in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
And
but like York is a lot of stuff in York.
Yeah.
You know, people go about their daily lives just roaming around their own town that they live in, and don't really stop to put into perspective how much history it is, literally, that you're walking your feet on. You know that. So I mean, and anybody, I mean, especially for a paranormal team, you know, when I hear more about they are trying to bring back and put connections between maybe history and the paranormal. And it's pretty cool, because a lot of people, I mean, I don't want to say the majority yet, because I don't think we're quite there yet. We're getting damn close, but we're not quite there.
Yeah.
So a good bit of the general public are really starting to becoming very open-minded to the paranormal field.
Yep.
More and more people are starting to accept it, even if they don't understand it.
Yeah.
They can at least accept it. I mean, I think we might be still dealing with a very small fraction of people that are just like, you guys are crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, and it's not even just that, though. Sometimes it's religion. Religion gets in the way too.
Yep.
Because depending on your religious belief, well, then it kind of automatically, I mean, if you stay true to your roots when it comes to religion, it does outcast you from stuff like that, because you're not supposed to believe in stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, even with religion, it does seem that we have now reached a day and age in our society where even somebody who says that they are considers themselves a very religious person, they are still becoming a lot more open-minded to things that, you know, let's just say even 10 years ago was like a no-go in their, you know, in their church, in their religion. So you have to keep us posted on that and let us know how you make out with that, because I think that's awesome.
Yeah, 100%.
That's pretty cool. And it's really cool that you're getting a lot of positive feedback from the community too.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a website, or are you gonna, that's what you're working on that then?
I'm in transition to get a newer website up and running, because the last member we left on bad terms, so he took the site down. So I'm in transition to build a new one up. But the Facebook I think is more easier. I think everybody has Facebook, at least nowadays. So it's just easier to use the Facebook page than I think the website right now. But at some point, we're trying to get it back up and running and go from there. Everybody keeps asking us, because they love the new logo that we got up. So everyone keeps asking us for like shirts and, you know, T-shirts, jacket, you know, whatever it might be. But anything that we do and product we get, once that comes, I'll post pictures of the page so everyone can see the products that we have, and any money that, you know, we get from purchases and stuff goes back into the group and goes back into like the public for travel and stuff like that. So any money coming in is just for research purposes. It never goes in anybody's pockets. So I always try to stretch that and push that so everyone knows, like, if we pay them, do they pocket it? No, it just all goes in for research purposes, so we can give back to people.
Yeah, I mean, and that's how we do it too. I mean, even if somebody wants to, you know, give us a donation for going in and doing like a residential investigation, you know, that doesn't get pocketed by any of us. I mean, one person keeps track of everything, but then it's, you know, hey, you know, we need this. Okay, well, we've got the money sitting there. Let's get it. Let's do it, you know, kind of thing. But, and like you said, you know, travel costs too. And that can get expensive. It absolutely can, especially if you're traveling out of state. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys have any investigations coming up?
we have stuff pinpointed like Penhurst. I'm trying to push for this year, but I really want to go back to Hinsdale before the year's end. But one of those two places, Pennsylvania is a bit of a drive, but Hinsdale, it just keeps calling to me. I want to go back and do a 2-night, but I got to see what Dan's got on his website to see if anything's available.
I told you it would do that.
Yeah.
I tried warning you.
Yeah. I know our team knows what we did wrong the first time around, trial and error. So the second time around, it's going to be, everyone knows, like, okay, first night we're going to do this, then the second. Because you need more than one night, I think, for that place. You do. And that's why we decided to do the weekend, too. Because the first time I was there, I was only there for one night. And it was just like, no, like... We done. Yeah. One night just was not enough. And with everything that we had going on the first night that we were there, let's just say we would have been there for a second night. It would have been very interesting to see if what happened that night would have happened again the second night. Yeah. Like. Yeah. Now, did you guys have anything happen that really stood out to you as like, okay, what the hell just happened here? I think the only massive thing that we had really was that orb from, I'm trying to think the name of that room now that I sent you guys the last time we streamed. They look like the jellyfish like.
That with the kitchen?
That was you go up the stairs and it's the room to the left. Like, I'm drawing a blank down on the name of that room.
They left with the marriage room.
Yeah, it was in that room there with one of our members. That was, but the small things from voices and stuff, to seeing shadows and stuff, it all happened. But that was because there's you get 10 hours of footage. We were there, but when you add it all up, you've got, I don't know how many cameras he has in there, 5 or 6. Yeah. 60 hours plus of footage plus everything. It's just so impossible to always go through it all. That I think
we're going through it now.
Yeah, we're still going through it.
I think our team kind of waved the white flag and just called it a quits because it gets to you after a while, Well,
and the thing with doing big investigations like that is the one good thing about, me and my guys is we all understand we all have personal lives.
Yeah.
We can't be reviewing every day all day long because we have personal lives too.
Yeah.
And especially your family and stuff. It's not like I can look at my 3-year-old son and be like, you do you, boo-boo, I'm busy. It don't work like that, unfortunately. I can with my older kids, but I surely can't do that with my 3-year-old. And we all understand that about each other's lives. We do have a personal life, and you have to take care of your personal life, because if you don't take care of your personal life, you sure in the hell don't want to bring misery into it.
Yep.
So taking, and you can ask Scott, we talk like every day. It's like, bruh, I ain't doing this today. Like, I'm just, nope. I'm taking the day off. I am not reviewing anything. Like, my mind is spent, man. And one thing I took notice to, and I don't know if anybody else has this issue, but when I am reviewing video, I have to take a break like every hour. I cannot sit there for anything over an hour straight. And because my eyes start to get all kinds of like buggy on me, and then I'm seeing shit that's not even really there. And now see, Scott and I were talking about this, and it's so funny because I told him when I'm reviewing video, I have to do it in the dark. I can't do it like when it's bright as hell outside and all my windows are open, and like I have to do it at night and in the dark. So when it comes to video for me, well then that ends up limiting, now it's not like I sleep very much. The insomnia has gotten a lot better in the last 3 years, but it puts more of a, like you work a full-time job.
Yep.
So for you to work a full-time job, how many days a week, and then come home and sit down and have to review for how many hours, No, you can't do that every day. You you can't.
Right.
Kids freaking out about something. Can you hear him?
But I might cut it a little bit short here with you guys.
No, I think we've actually, isn't it? It's 10 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah,
we hit an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's after 10 o'clock. So, I mean, we've made it an hour. But, yeah. So, where can, just to let everyone know, where can our viewers find you and your team?
So, easiest way is just go to Facebook, click on, type in Rochester Paranormal Seekers and just look for the RPS logo, which is behind me there. And, that'll take you right to our page.
And he is in New York, guys. So, if you were looking for, a residential or business to be investigated, don't hesitate to reach out here to our good friend Garrett. He's in the state. He can probably help you out without a doubt. So, yeah, we'll have to get you back on and talk some more about how you're making out with the whole community thing and, the merch thing. And, but yeah, send me some links and stuff. Like if you already have like merch and stuff, send me the links and, we can definitely share that stuff out for you. And
for sure. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Explain that there's a mission behind this and, the mission is to kind of help with the history and everything and to put back into the team and everything. So, and we enjoy that. We enjoy seeing teams that if you do make profit one way or the other, you are putting it back into the team or the community.
For sure.
Or you're like Scott and I were literally just talking earlier about maybe setting up like a donation page or something to help restore one of these, historic buildings.
Yeah.
So, even throwing back into your own state, your own community with trying to help restore some of the old historic buildings is absolutely awesome. So, but yes, guys, we have had Garrett with us now for an hour. Our shows are typically only from 9 to 10. Yep. So we're going to let you all go this wonderful, beautiful, I know it's beautiful here in Indiana, Friday night. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for joining us. And thanks for joining us, Garrett.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.
Have a good weekend.
Thanks.
Yep. You too. Bye, guys.
Bye.